The next item up is the oil-free moisture Neutrogena SPF 15. This is one of my holy grail items. I have been using this since I came to Florida, which was, what, how many years ago? Oh, a number of years ago, because the weather in Florida is a lot different than the weather up north. And I needed something that I could put on my face that wouldn't feel like pollen or dust or something like that was clinging to my face and it made my face feel dirty and gritty and stuff. This does not do that, and it also has SPF in it, which is what you need where I live. Okay, let's see what else is in the magic box. All right, this is the L'Oreal L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. That's how it's been used. I did not really care for this. The consistency of this was as a cream. If it's supposed to be a face primer, what I found that using this as a face primer, it never really set. Like most primers, you put it on your face, you wait a couple of minutes, and then the primer will dry down, and then you can put your makeup on. Well, with this stuff, when I put the makeup on, and using a couple of different kinds of makeup, even using the Bare Minerals mineral-based makeup, I found that when you put this on and then you put the makeup on, it would move. Like you could actually see it sliding, to a different area. And I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. So I tried it a couple of different ways, a couple of different times. Nay, nay. I say nay, nay. Okay. Haha. Napoleon Perdis liquid liner. All it took. I don't think I wore this but 1 or 2 times. I also got this at the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and like I said, I was looking at a couple of different liners. So it was the Napoleon Perdis, it was the the L'Oreal, with the magic marker looking one, and then it was the one that I found I liked, and then it was another one was the Napoleon Perdis one. The reason that I didn't like this, and like I said, I used it maybe 2 or 3 times. If you can see, you can't see, the tip is no longer straight. It looks like it's a little bent, I guess, if you hold it at a certain angle. Because when I do my wing liner, I put Post-it notes here, and then I, wing it out, and I make sure I'm going in the same direction. I'm not going back and forth so that something's going to fray or anything like that. But this flaked. I really don't like anything that is going to run into my eyes because I wear contacts, and my eyes are they're not sensitive per se, but you have to take care of your stuff, your eyes. And if there's something flaking in your eyes, then it's going to irritate your eyes. And then if it gets under the contact, then it's going to rub. And then you might get a scar. And then if you get a scar, your contact tears, it might put a tear on your eye. And then if you get a tear on your eye, then you have to wear your glasses. Well, my glasses are way thick. So if I'm going to be wearing the glasses, I can't put makeup on. So needless to say, anything that flakes in my eye has got to go. I say nay, nay. The next item out of the basket is the Almay oil-free, what is it? Almay oil-free makeup eraser sticks. I use these at work and at home when I have to clean up, like if I have to go over the line, or something smudged, or if I'm going out at night and I have to redo. And of course, when you redo, you don't have the same thing that you started off with. So I would just clean up with the Almay makeup sticks. I have purchased a couple of I purchased the same concept where what you do is you take it's a Q-tip, and you break the Q-tip, and the liquid is in it. The liquid runs down into the little cotton swab part, and then you just clean up on the side, or around the mouth, or wherever it is that you feel you need to clean up. But I am trying another brand to see if it works as well as the Almay, and if it does, then I may go with that because it's a little cheaper. But at this time, I don't have an empty for it, so I may talk about it at a different time. The other product, let's see what it is. Speaking about eyes, this little gem right here. The Systane Lubricant Eye Drops. This is another holy grail item for me. Yes, it is very expensive, but I'm talking about my eyes. And as bad as my eyesight is, I try to find things that are comfortable for my eyes. My optometrist recommended this. He said when you get up in the morning before you put your contacts in, I put one drop in each eye, walk around for a couple of moments, put the tea kettle on, and then I go back, put my contacts in, and then at lunchtime, I just use the blink drops. And at night, when I take the contacts out, I will put the Systane in again because he recommended that I do that. And I don't have any redness. I try not to have any redness. I don't know if you can see. I try not to have any redness in my eyes. Maybe red because I'm tired. So, okay. But yes, this is a holy grail item. The next item that I will discuss is the Stila Intense Black Eyeliner. You can see that it hooked on the end. I don't know. You may be able to see that a little bit, that it hooked. And also there's a little spring in there, but it dried out really, really fast. And like I said, I was just looking for a bunch of different liners at the time to see what I could use as a liquid liner and how it would work. For the longest time I used pencils, and I shied away from liquids, but now I can get a better wing with the liquids if I put the post-it note on the side. The next item up for grabs is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer. It's SPF 35. I love this. I am in, what is this? NW40. I'm NW40, and this really works. I just take one of the brushes that I got from Bare Minerals, and I use it every day. And in the morning, I pat it on under the eye. I come down and come up, and it covers what I want it to cover, and then I set it with my Ben Nye banana powder, but I'll do that in another video. This is just a one of the Empties, and this is another holy grail item. I purchase it all the time. I found that this shade, the NW40, really works to match my skin tone, and I don't have to try to be a scientist when I'm running late in the morning and putting a couple of things together, and I can just put it on and it works every